Have you ever wondered why some people are more confident than others? I will tell you why. In order for me to explain, I want to show you this clip where I clearly look super obnoxious, but everybody else thinks I'm the cool and funny guy.
Are you filming?
Yeah, I'm a YouTuber.
Harold! Have you got my phone?
Yeah, it's in your bed. It's in your bed, baby. Yeah?
How did you find it?
She's like, Harold. I was like, shit, what happened? I was like, someone caught me cheating. So here you see a girl shouting my name, and I kind of like make fun of the situations by saying, oh, she caught me cheating. And everybody laughs. But the reason why everybody laughs is because there's a lot more work going on in the back and that the typical person looking at this clip wouldn't really see. I have been on both sides. I've been a weenie, basically not too confident. In fact, in the past, I used to be super anxious talking to people. And I've been a confident person, which is now. And I'm gonna give you the perspective from a confident person so you can actually use the things and implement them in your own life. Make sure you like this video because I'm giving you all the secret. The 3 things that confident people are doing differently are interpersonal relationships, using people's assumptions against them, and having multiple streams of confidence. Number 1, using interpersonal relationships. I used my interpersonal skills to build relationships with fewer individuals in the group to actually make the whole group like me. Let me explain. There was one guy that was Japanese. I connected with him one-to-one before this trip based on the Japanese language. YouTuber desu kara?
YouTuber.
Hi.
I'm Japanese.
Japanese, Nihonjin desu.
Yeah.
Und der ist Deutsch.
You're Japanese, Leo? Yeah.
Deutsch.
So you guys can speak to each other?
Hi. So desu. Then there was another guy, he was German. I connected with him on German. And the coolest guy out of those was a guy from Colombia. And I connected with him based on my camera. He liked my camera and we built a common ground. And what this allows me to do is, when the group comes together, I have already got 3 people in that group that like me. So whenever I make a joke or whenever I say something, everybody's all ears because the 3 people I've connected with, since they like me, I can say nothing wrong. And everybody else in the group sees that and they want to jump on board because we human by nature are super sheep-like. We're like sheep. We follow what everybody else is doing. So if we see something popular or somebody that is really liked by everybody, we by default also like them, irrespective of what they say, the content, or the quality of what they produce, just based on the fact that everybody else likes them. And that's the difference between confident and non-confident people. Confident people go out of their way to actually build interpersonal relationships with people individually. That person that has connected with everybody else can be himself. And there's this cliche saying, just be yourself. And I want to kind of like defend that saying. I don't think it's cliche, I think it's true. But you should only be yourself once you have actually won a few people in that group over and created that snowball effect. Because once the snowball effect actually sets in place, people will respond well by you being yourself. And since people respond well, you're giving everybody else a good time. People will give you more leeway if you say something stupid or fucked up. And there will come a point where you can't say anything wrong, and that's where you become truly confident because everybody else will accept your flaws no matter what. For those who may not be confident yet and cannot build interpersonal relationships with people individually, don't worry, I've got a kickstart for you as well. What you want to do is, you want to look the part. That's all you want to do, look confident. What I mean by that is, dress well, be clean, have good body language, display confident body language, and work out. What this will do is, if you look the part, even though you may not be confident, people will assume that you are confident. That brings me to my second point, use people's assumptions for your benefit. And if people assume based on your appearance that you are confident, it will again build a feedback loop where you actually start acting like you are the shit, right? I have this one friend, I know him really well. Everybody else respects him because he looks the part. He has got muscle, he's got a beard, people are in a way, they respect him. But because I'm the only one really close to him and he opens up to me, I know that he's the least confident person with the lowest self-esteem. But since people treat him in that way, he kind of fills in the role of actually being that confident person, because this happens with every group. When we meet new people, he gets the respect because of his appearance. And it has come to a point where it happens so much that he's expecting to be treated with respect, and that confidence comes by itself, and you want to be that guy. You want to actually look after yourself so you can actually kickstart your confidence in that way. I've got a small story where I personally use people's assumptions for my own benefit, and that was in India. I was traveling with 4 people, 2 girls and 1 guy, and we were sitting in a table, and while we were eating, we noticed that 50 or 40 people with Pakistani flags came and rushed our table, and these were all guys, all men, and they were looking to sexually harass our girls because they've never really seen blonde girls before, so they kind of like wanted to try that bullshit. And everybody in my group was looking to me as in, do something, But the truth is, I was probably more scared than everybody else together. But here's the catch though, I know better than showing my fear. So instead, what I did is I just laid back and actually displayed confident and calm body language. Like I wasn't faced by the guys, Like, I'm cool, do something and I'll fuck you up. That's kind of the body language I displayed, right? Note that internally I was scared, but externally I communicated something else. So you know what ended up happening? The guys actually backed off and disappeared eventually, because they assumed, they saw a black guy. In India, black people have like a negative stereotype, as in like being really aggressive and being really violent and being really strong. And they saw a black guy with muscles acting really calm, so they assumed that there must be a reason why he is calm, so let's better not mess with him. And at the end, the girls even said to me like, we like traveling with you because you're black. People will think twice before picking a fight with you. And it sounds as bad as it sounds, it's true. Use people's assumptions against them. Which again will lead me to my third and final point, which is have multiple streams of confidence. I like to use the analogy of a millionaire. A millionaire, in order for you to be a millionaire, you have on average to have at least 7 streams of income. And that's the same with confident people. You have to have at least 5 different streams of confidence. A few examples are sports. Have you ever seen a person that, that is confident that doesn't have a hobby or doesn't do sport? I think no. So sports, having good friends, a good job, maybe a YouTube channel, and a side hustle. All of those things could potentially be a stream of confidence. And the thing with having multiple streams of confidence is, should one of those streams go badly, it won't matter as much because you have got confidence coming from elsewhere. And that's the key here to know. Whenever you have more than one option, you will become more confident. However, if you have more than 3 options, you risk turning into a jerk. And it is true because you don't really care if one goes bad. Do you know the guys who get all the girls? Why do you think they treat them like jerks? It's because they have more than one option, and the option gives them confidence. And since they have the confidence, they treat everyone else around them with a jerky attitude. And the girls are not attracted to the jerky attitude, but they're attracted to the confidence that the options bring with it. And that's what you want to do. You want to have multiple streams of confidence, whether it's sports, whether it's a YouTube channel, whatever. But be sure you have more than one, so you can actually afford being yourself. Where true confidence comes from, the true back-end confidence is in situations where you don't have options, but knowing that should things go bad, you are able to create new options. again, going back to the first clip, I know that should things go bad with the group that I'm in, should they not respond well, should they not like me, should they think I'm obnoxious, I know I can leave that group and find a new one and socialize and create new friends. And that is where the real confidence comes from. And it's as bad as it sounds, but it's confidence breeds more confidence. And that's it. And that's what confident people do different. And nobody really tells you that, because the confident people do it naturally. And usually they're not really smart enough to dissect it and actually identify what makes them confident. But you get it with Team Jouhzu. So make sure you like this video, because I'm giving you all the secret. And one thing I want you to do is, in the comment section, tell me one thing you have gained out of this lesson, out of this video, and comment it below. I like to know whether I'm adding value to you. And to be fair, YouTube is one of my sources of confidence, and the more value I give, the more confident I feel. If you're new to this channel, subscribe. Don't forget to click the notification bell. And if you think somebody else benefits from this video, share it without mercy. I'm out. I'll see you next week.